The grammar topic that we are going to review today is about modal verbs. In this session, we are going to check the use of will, would, ought to, and should. Remember that modal verbs are auxiliary verbs that provide additional and specific meaning to the main verb of the sentence. They are used with the basic form or infinity of the main verb after the modal verbs. They have this structure: subject plus modal verb plus main verb in base form and complement. All the modal verbs are going to follow this structure. Let's start with the first one, will. As we know, will is used to describe the future. For example, I will take the exam tomorrow. But will is used to make a prediction too. We will get there in 15 minutes. And we can find other uses for will. For example, to express a decision made at the moment of speaking. I'll have the chicken. To make a request, will you dance with me? To make promises and offers, I'll call you tonight. Or to describe the consequence of a conditional phrase. If you're free tomorrow, I will take you to the concert. Don't forget that we use will with any subject. I will, you will, he will, she will, it will, we will, you will, they will. That's why here we have only an example of the affirmative sentences. I will study French next month. Remember that the form in negative for will is want. I want to study French next month. And as we know, want is used for any subject. To do the interrogative, we change the position of will at the beginning. Will you study French next month? Yes, I will. No, I won't. Let's check the second modal verb, would. Would is used as the past of will. For example, she said she would cook dinner tonight. It is used to talk about willingness in the past. His sister would always let him play on the computer. To talk about habits in the past, when I was young, my family would go to the beach every day. Or to make polite requests. Would you help me with my homework? And the structure is going to be similar to the use of will. Would is going to be used with any subject. I would, you would, he would, she would, etc. And the base form of the verb. For negative, we are going to have wouldn't. I wouldn't like to go to Italy. And in the interrogative, remember that we change the position of would at the beginning. Would you like to go to Italy? Yes, I would. No, I wouldn't. Next modal verb is ought to, and it is used to express an obligation or an expectation that someone should do something. You ought to get to school on time. It is used to express the likelihood of something happening. She ought to be here by now. And finally, express regret that something was not done, or to reproach someone for doing or not doing something. You ought to keep that dog away from my lawn. For this modal verb, we are going to have mainly only affirmative and negative structures. I ought to eat more meat. I ought not to eat more meat. It is not very common to use this modal verb in question. In that case, if we could do it, we have to say, ought I to eat more meat? The last modal verb that we are going to check today is should. Should is used to make a suggestion or advice. You should get some rest. Or to convey the idea of an obligation. Employees should get to work on time. The structure is going to be subject, should for any subject, I should, you should, he should, she should, etc. The base form of the main verb and the complement. For negative, we use shouldn't. And in the interrogative, remember to put should at the beginning. Should you visit the doctor? Yes, I should. No, I shouldn't. Then let's check if we understand more or less the uses and structure of these modal verbs. In this exercise, you have to choose the correct modal verb to complete the sentences. For the exercise number 1, a volunteer, please. A volunteer for the first one.
Me,
Emmanuel.
yeah. Tony would try and catch the train, but it's leaving in 5 minutes.
Your micro is closed, Emmanuel. Your microphone is
Um,
closed.
you can listen me? ¿O alguien más me puede escuchar?
Sí, se escucha.
Creo que él no nos escucha, ¿verdad? Teacher.
Can you listen to me clearly?
Sí se escucha, teacher.
Oh,
Usted.
that's great. Thank you. Yes, right. Okay. Number 1, Emmanuel or Fernando, please. Choose one alternative for the number 1.
¿Me puedo ir?
Yes, Emmanuel.
Okay. Tony would try and catch the train, but it's leaving in 5 minutes.
Let's check the answer. Okay, would said. Could. Okay, that's great, Emmanuel. Thank you so much. Could in this case. Okay, thanks for your help. Okay, number 2, please. Another volunteer for number 2. Remember, we are learning. It doesn't matter if we are incorrect. We are learning. That is the objective of this class.
¿Puedo intentarlo? A ver.
Fernando, please.
You spilled my coffee. You should buy me another one.
Okay, let's check the answer. Should, yes, right. Thank
Okay.
you, Fernando. Okay, please, another volunteer for number 3. A volunteer for number 3, please. Yes. Volunteer for number 3, please.
A ver, yo. A
Thank
ver
you,
si se
Fernando.
puede. If I had a better offer, I would immediately accept it. Sí.
Yes, good. Thank you,
Sí.
Fernando. Yes, it's
Bueno,
correct. Thank you. Okay, let's continue, please. Here we have other 3 exercises to practice these structures. Please, another volunteer for the first one in this set. A volunteer, please.
Me again.
Okay, Emmanuel, thank you. Yes, you're right. Yes, you can do it.
Okay, you're going to Rome. You should really buy a travel guide or a map of the city.
Yes, Emmanuel, shoot, thank you. Yes, you're correct. Yes, thank you so much. The other one, please. Another volunteer for the next. A volunteer, please. Hello, another volunteer, please, for the next. Remember, we are learning. It doesn't matter if we are incorrect.
We could always change our minds if we don't want to do this anymore.
Yes, Emmanuel, thank you. Good. Yes, we could always change. Thanks a lot, Emmanuel, again. Thank you. Another volunteer, please, for the next. Tania, can you repeat it, please? Thank you. Tania, can you repeat your answer, please?
Will you please lend me your chemistry notes?
Could you? Okay, thank you so much, Tania. Okay. Here we have other 3 exercises. Please help me.
Is he wouldn't have failed the test if he had studied for it.
Okay, Fernando, let's check. Wouldn't.
Bueno,
Thank you, Fernando. Yes, thank you. Wouldn't. Thanks a lot. Okay, another volunteer, please. for the next? Fernando, Emmanuel, Tanya, please help me to answer this exercise.
And you wouldn't the take you might get in the trouble.
Shouldn't. In this
Oh,
case, shouldn't.
thank you.
Okay. Don't worry, Tanya. We learn shouldn't instead of wouldn't.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for your help. Thanks a lot. Okay. The other one, please. Another volunteer.
If I knew you were coming, I would have cleaned the house.
Okay, Fernando, I would have cleaned the house. Okay, the last three exercises, please. Fernando, Emmanuel, Tanya, if you can help me to answer these exercises. I'll thank you. Please, a volunteer.
Could be buying that expensive watch if you don't have any money saved.
Okay, let's check, Fernando. Okay, should. Okay, sure. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Okay, next, please.
I could give you a ride to the airport tomorrow.
Yes, thank you, Emmanuel. Thanks a lot, Emmanuel. Okay, I could. The last one, please. Another volunteer. Tania, Fernando, Emmanuel again.
When someone does something nice for you, you should say thank you.
Should
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
thank you. Yes, you're right. Thank you. Then thank you so much for your participation in these exercises. Okay. Do you have any comment, suggestion, doubt? No? Okay. I want to thank you, your attendance, your interest, and your participation in this class. See you next Saturday. Don't forget to write your full name and your group in the box chat. Thank you.